Aston Villa 1, Millwall 0. We've won 10 in a row. We've made history. Let's hear what the fans have got to say.
That's funny because that guy was just running through the whole shot.
Was it? Leave him. You should cut to him.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. 10 in a row. Never seen it happen. I don't know if we'll ever see it happen again. Hopefully we can make it 15 in a row and that way we can go up. But fantastic. I thought today we weren't slick as usual. No. But I thought, battling performance. Defenders at the back did really well and made it over the line.
Yeah, I feel great to be a Villa fan right now. Obviously, like you say, 10 in a row. It could have been 3 or 4 today. Yeah. Chances from Codger in the first half, Green, Al-Ghazi. So, although we grinded out at the end, a very good performance.
We had such momentum on the counter-attack with the wingers running down the wing, and then we'd stop on in the corner area and just slow everything down and wait for Millwall to come back. And I didn't really understand it because unfortunately I'm a student down in Bristol, so I don't get to come to many home games or obviously away games. But just the fact that we were doing that, it didn't seem to match what had come before, as in a ruthless, relentless attack. And I just thought it meant that Millwall could come back and defend.
Millwall are always an awkward team to play. They always give it their all, especially if they're fighting for their life to stay in the league now. I thought we did well to deal with the expectations on a quote-unquote easy game, because a lot of times in the past few seasons we've been dropping points like flies. Yeah, no, we did well, I thought. Just like I said in the last one, doesn't matter how we get it, as long as we're getting 3 points each game. That's all that counted this time of the season.
Yeah, pleasing. I was always quite a pessimist coming down. Always seen to come down to home games and don't see the best performance. But today, I thought we grinded out well. I thought it wasn't sparkling, but I thought we played good football. I thought we were decent.
Very pleased, really, because it's never happened before, and all those people that used to come haven't seen it. But we're just a few of those lucky people that have got to see it.
Obviously, since you've been born, I'm imagining Villa haven't been very good, let's be honest, but to see something special like that today, 10 in a row, how much does it mean to you?
A lot, because I started coming a few years back when we wasn't playing the best, and I've had a season to get through every season, every match that I've came through, and now I've got to this and I feel good.
It's brilliant, you can't ask for any more. We've dug in today, we've got the result we needed. Millwall, very, very tough team to break down because they're fighting for everything, and we've just got over the line, 10 in a row, happy days.
When we won 5 games, I thought, alright, it's got to end now, but then 5 games later, we've won 10 in a row, and I actually just can't believe it. How we've come back after being in 13th place, and how Grealish has come back. We've just played better and we've played absolutely brilliant today.
First time the club's 145-year history that's been done, to actually be there at Villa Park to witness it, it's something that even as fans, even if we don't go up, we'll be there and we'll never forget it.
And to get 10 in a row, first time in 100 years or so?
I don't think it's ever happened, 10 in a row. I don't think it's ever happened.
But I thought the team played well today. It was a tough game. Yeah. It was always going to be a tough game. It was just going to be a scrappy 1-0. And it was in the end.
Millwall actually played well. I thought they could have scored at least 2 or 3. To be honest, they had a few good chances in that second half. We had a load of good chances in the second half. We could have scored any of them. El-Ghazi had a good chance. Yeah. Green had a good chance, and Grealish had a few good chances as well.
Millwall played some good football actually, so I'll give Neil Harrison the guys credit, and I think that kind of helped us out in a way, because we had to play towards our strengths to play against them. But yeah, overall it's been a good game, good result, and the guys got the job done, so I'm happy with that.
Mings was just unbelievable. McGinn again, just running his socks off. I thought El-Ghazi on the left last 10 games has been an absolute revelation, Yeah. But like I said, all of them are playing really well last 10 games, and like I said, hopefully we can make it 15.
If you'd have told me that we'd win 10 in a row, absolutely mental. And of course, Jack Grealish is the key to all of it. And you say we're a one-man team, but you look at our performance against Bristol. It's not that Grealish drives us on to win every game, because I think in the Derby game, the cross from Al Mohammadi to was it Tammy Abraham's goal, the second goal, I think Grealish wasn't involved in that. It's just that he elevates every player around him on the pitch, and that's the important thing. And obviously it gives us all, when he's playing really well and he does drive us on to occasionally win a game, it gives us confidence going into the next game.
I thought Al-Ghazi was good. Yeah. He's been really good the past few games. Really stepped up the game. Steer as well, didn't he? Steer in goal. He's looked really solid throughout this whole run. I think it just proves that you got someone like Steer, who's been loaned out by Bruce, and then he's come back and he's really proven himself in goal. Mings, a lot of people today slag wheeling off a lot, but but over the past few weeks he's been excellent. My YouTube is Jude's Journey. My dream is to become a sports reporter. You shouldn't let a disability define you, so yeah, Jude's Journey. Give it a sub if you can.
He's absolutely, he's a Premier League quality for me. I mean, he's best defender in the league by a mile. If we come up, we have to keep him because he's absolutely, I don't think people realize how good he is. Not his tackling, the way he wins headers, I mean, and his playing out from the back too. I mean, the second half, his last few minutes, he's our best pass on the pitch, pinging out wide. It's absolutely sublime.
I think we need to do our best to keep hold of him. I can't see him staying, to be fair. Bournemouth will definitely want to keep an eye on him, but at the end of the day, he should be one of our top priorities at the moment. Without him, I think we'd be lost today. Man of the match for me, absolutely solid.
And you can see him doing that every time the ball goes out. He's positioning people, he's shouting, he's getting people where they need to be. He's doing a few little tricks in and out of the box, three or four times to sell the attackers and get rid of the ball. But he's just a monster, isn't he?
Mings just controls the game. The guy that's sitting next to me just said, if you watch how the game's played, Mings just controls everything. Yeah. Everyone knows where to go because he's just like a real lead on that pitch. Even though Jack's wearing the armband, but Mings knows exactly what's going on.
Obviously, I'm delighted with it 10 in a row. It's brilliant. It's history. We've made history today, but it all means nothing if we don't go up.
Well, this is a thing, isn't it? You know, it's a catch-22, like you say. If we don't go up, it just means absolutely nothing. But then again, it does go down in the history books as Villa's done it. Okay, yes, in the Championship, but still, it is it's very, very difficult league to win, and we've done it.
Good achievement for us to have, making history, and yeah, I'm just really happy for the boys that we've managed to got 10 in a row, and yeah, just making history, and one word to describe it is amazing.
El Ghazi, because he was on the ball, he was taking people on, but even though he had to struggle a bit with because the Millwall players were pretty dirty. Yeah, he had a bit of a struggle, but he didn't give up and kept going.
If you look at this, even the 10-game run, if you look at the defence, it's constantly chopping and changing the centre-back pairings. Jedinak again didn't have a great game, but that's why Mings for me were one of the match, because he took control of that back four. You could see it. You could even see him having a pop at Jedinak, and he's a brave man for doing that. When you've got Jedinak, but there's a big team unit, as I said before, and you can see that. Despite the performance being very, very similar to Bolton, i.e., not getting out of third gear. To be fair, we haven't had to.
We're really going to put the Championship to the sword now, and I think we'll definitely go into the playoffs pretty strong. And I think we'll be strong contenders to be the favourites to go up now.
I don't think his overall performance is that great. I think it summed him up a little bit when he scored the goal. That seconds earlier, he'd absolutely made a mess of an opportunity with one of the heaviest touches I think I've ever seen. I just don't think he does enough. I think he's lazy. A lot of the time when we're in possession, he just seems to stand and hope that the ball's going to fall directly to him as opposed to making something happen. I think Davis offered more. I think when Adoma went off, I think straight away Green offered more. I think they would be the people I would start with against Leeds. I don't think I'll start Codger or Adoma really against Leeds.
I'd rest a few players for Leeds, because that's always going to be a tough game, and we could see a few injuries maybe because it's going to be another scrap. I'd rest a few players. I'd rest McGinn, I'd rest Jack, and then I'd keep the players for Norwich so that we can get that momentum still going forward.
Dean Smith's style of football, then for me, Codger doesn't work. Not on his own up top. He isolates himself out of the game, but yet he showed his goal scoring, poacher's instincts today. It was got involved, got a foot on it, and it went in off the post. So he did well for the goal. But in general, for me, it's got to be a Abrahams type of centre forward. That's why I would have probably started Davis' name when Davis come on for the last 15 minutes. He put a lot about him. His booking was harsh, a couple of fouls, he's nonsensical, but for me, Davis is the better option in the Dean Smith formation if Tammy's not there.
Fans obviously going home very happy, 10 in a row, history's been made. Great to be here and great to see so many people with smiles on their faces. Hopefully we can carry on this form now and take it into what looks like it's going to be a playoff end to the season. I'm going to drive home very quickly now and record a podcast with Tom Julian in London, so make sure you watch out for that. That should be with you sometime tomorrow. If you're not already subscribed to the Villa View with your post notifications on, then make sure you're doing that and give this video a like if you have enjoyed this and Villa's 10-game run. Comment below with your thoughts on the game if you were here. If you weren't, just let us know what you think and we'll have a chat about all things Villa. Stick with the channel, stick with the Villa, up the Villa. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.